Hi everyone, and today we do have a fun video that I'd like us to make because we do have a chance. I had a dream that I'm going to build a PC last year. It never happened. So this year I'm going to do everything I can, and one of the things we're going to try is to enter into the giveaways that have been carried out by some of these brands, manufacturers, and most companies that build PCs. And right now we do have an ongoing giveaway from MSI, and this one is awesome. This one is epic. This is like a dream PC build if we can win. So we're going to try our luck to see if it's possible. So this is the Twitter post on their page right here. They do have, in case you missed, we teamed with Kingston Tech, Intel, Official P, CMR, and the Blended G to see if you can be an elite with your best budget, mid-range, and or enthusiast gaming builds. With over $20,000 in prizes, you could walk away with some elite gear. And then they do have a more information link here. So this is the post, and I want us to take part in this giveaway because I believe we can win something. So if you click this, it's going to take you to this tab right here that will be containing all the information you need to know about the giveaway and also what you need to do. So Be an Elite building begins with us. I'll say that this one is one of the best giveaways I've ever seen because of whatever they are giving away. So before we jump to the builds themselves and what I've prepared to submit, so they are talking about MSI has been advancing new technology and setting the trend with our products to bring more power for your next level gaming experience. With lots of new products to introduce in PC components, we've decided to offer this fun and engaging campaign that lets you decide what you are considered entry, mid, and enthusiast gaming builds. But by participating, you'll have the chance to win over $20,000 in prizes. Special thanks goes to our partners Intel, Kingston, PC Master Race, and the Blended Group. Happy holidays and stay lucky. So I want to hope that, do we say fingers crossed, that this may be our year and we have a chance. Out of the 500,000 submission, my 100 can be picked and I can be one of the winners. We do have some instructions on how to enter. Instruction number 1, you need to prepare one of the Dre PC builds by adding eligible parts and accessories. So one thing I did find is that they're saying you need to prepare one of the Dre, but when you go to the submission page, you can submit all 3 of them. So I went ahead and prepared all 3 of them. So eligible parts and accessories to the PCPartPicker.com website. Refer to the examples 1 to 3 below and read the detailed build rules for each of the 3 builds in the next section. You must choose, so this is something you should know, you must choose MSI branded parts if applicable. The price is what you determined from your budget, mid-range, and or enthusiast gaming build. Part 2, after you've finished building a list of parts, please see example number 3 to retrieve the link and submit it below at the bottom of this page in our official Gleam campaign. We'll have 3 submissions on Gleam, 1 for each build type. Yes, so they're saying that prepare 1 of the 3, but you have to note this. There are 3 submission types. You can build a budget, mid-range, and or enthusiast gaming build. So lastly, in order to be eligible to win a grand prize, like and comment on one of the social media channels such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're doing all 3 of them with the hashtag Be An Elite challenge. And then here you do have example. Click on example 1 to 3 below to view an example on how to build a list. You don't need to create an account with PC Part Picker to do the build list. Then here are the rules. Remember that they did talk about in how to enter instruction number 1 that you need to read the detailed build rules in quotes. When you get here, this time we didn't set the price this time, so you are the one to determine today's budget, mid-range, and or enthusiast gaming build. You must select MSI branded products and prefer Intel Kingston for CPU/memory if possible. You can only submit once per day. So let's do this. Here are the examples on how to create a list. You are going to create your list, and then we do have example number 2 on how to, now these are the parts. So you're going to see all the parts right here. And then from there, we do have the instructions on how to now pick your link. And then you're going to submit this one depending on the build. So I do have the builds prepared. So let's go through the prizes. This is the key parts on what you'll be given. They're giving 3 grand prize winners. I hope I will be one of these. Imagine, that would be awesome. Last year I did enter a number of giveaways, a lot of them, but I didn't win. Maybe this time we can, because I didn't need a gaming PC. I need one. It's been years in the making, and I hope this is the chance. So they're giving away for the grand prize winners, 3 of them, and each will receive the following set. So 1, these are complete set to build your own. They'll give a 4090, an RTX 4090. They'll also give a mug, 281 URF. Every time you have monitors and cases, they have like this naming styles. Okay, 4K 144 Hz 28-inch monitor. Okay, then they do have the Meg AI 1300p PCI 5 1300 watts power supply. Then they do have the Meg Z790S motherboard. They do have the Meg Core Liquid S360 IO, the Spatium M470 PCIe Gen 4 NVMe M.2 2TB SSD. Okay. Then they do have the wireless mouse, the GM41 clutch, the GK71 Sonic keyboard, the Meg Prospect 700R case. They do have the Kingston Fury Renegade 32 GB DDR5 2x16 RAM. And then for the CPU, we have the Intel i7 13700K CPU. So 3 people. I hope I'll be one of them. Then you do have the second place. So that's number 1. Number 2, 3 people. This will be the second grand prize winners. They're going to receive a GeForce RTX 4080 16 GB gaming X-Trio, and they'll also be given a 1000 power supply. Okay, that's good. Even if we win that one, we can do something. And then we do have the so we do have something here. Only people who participate in one of the 3 building PC list and submit through Gleam will be able to win one of the grand prizes, and then they'll give 50 random winners 100 Amazon gift cards. So perfect. Maybe let their prizes, we can be among the 56 people that will be selected. One of them will be be us. So I have the builds prepared. This is the place. So when you click the link right here at the bottom, let me show you. Click here to enter. It's going to take you to this page right here where you are able to submit to do all the activities, to earn some entry points or whatever they are, entry points, right? Because I do have 79. I believe they are points, as you can see, +1 per day. We can say they are points, and there is a total of 590,000. So out of my 70 something points, or 80 or 90, I'm hoping they are going to select that. And here the prize pool, the same thing that we did read up there. And then there are 23 ways to enter. You're going to submit your, so these are the most important parts, this one. And also you have to, if you want to get more points, come and go ahead and do these activities, like visiting the partners pages in their social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And also you can refer friends and get more entries. So maybe I'm going to add my link. The entries. Maybe you have 5 points will help me at least boost my entries. So we're going to submit the builds that we've done. I built this by trying to go whatever MSI is offering. I do know some of their parts, and I didn't know they had a gaming chair, so I've included that one. So for my amazing builds, I am now on the PC Part Picker website. These are my parts. That's the budget build. We'll start with that one. We also have the mid-range right here, the enthusiast. So they did say you're the one. They did not determine the budget this time. You're the one who is going to... Oh, what happened to the... Oh, there you are. So if we go to the rules, where are they? Right here. We didn't set the price this time. So you're the one who is determining what's the budget, mid and or the enthusiast. And let's see if my decision making is is doing the right thing, because I do have the builds here. We'll start with the budget build. So for the CPU, I decided for the builds, where it's budget or mid or enthusiast, I went to the 13th gen Intel Core i5 for both the budget and the mid-range. I went with the i5 13600K. I did consider a KF, which is we can save something on that one, and maybe we pump the amount to something else like a case, or we add on the RAM, something like that. But for the enthusiast, I went to the i7 13700K 421, very expensive. And then for the budget, for the cooler, I went with a 240 rad 109. Then for the motherboard, the most important part, this is the MSI Pro Z690 DDR4. It's a good board. It does very well, and I have seen a couple of people build with this one and also reviews, and I believe this will be amazing. We did have the speed supported right here, and I chose a good one. And also from these reviews on this website, a lot of people do say it does very well, so I included this one for my budget build. And then when you go to the memory, we went with the Kingston Fury Renegade. The setup, this is a 4x8, and that's 600 CL16. That's good. Then we went for the storage. I was planning to do a 2000 for the budget. A lot of budget, I believe you can do something like 1000, 1500 max. But I tried to get everything, and it got me to 2064. So I was planning on 2000, and we did 2064. So I went with 1.5 for storage. So we do have a 500 GB and a 1 terabyte. So we went with 1.5. We can run the games on this one, and this we can run the operating system OS. And then for the card, I went with the 3070 X Trio. So the MSI takes 3070. Because I'm targeting, if I'm going to be one of the winners, I want to do 1440 gaming, 1440p. That way, at least to improve whatever we are doing, 1080p, something that is, it's not clear. If I win, I believe this will do very well. And then for the case, we have the MPG 110R. I'm not going to read this because I tried, and GNUGGNIR. Tried, but it's the MPG 110. It's a very good case. I've seen a couple of people building this one. And for the power supply, went with the 850 watts MPG A850GF. And finally, for the monitor, we have the optics. I looked for like a lower 144 hertz. We didn't have one, but this was the option that I decided to go with. And the total for the budget, 2064. So I'm hoping maybe if I win, this will do and will be awesome. This one is a good build. That's my budget one, $2,000. Let's go to the mid-range. So this one, we did add a few things. I was planning 3,000, but then similar to what happened in the mid-range, in the budget, $64 top of our budget. This one, I decided the budget will be that 3000 and then 68 over the budget. So okay, we have the i5 13600K. Then this one will go in 360 for the cooler, and this is the MSI Mag Core Liquid C360. Then we do have the motherboard. This time we're going with the Z790. I believe we could have saved something if we went with the 690, but I decided let's go with something new for the mid-range. So Z790 MSI Pro, and it's a very good motherboard. Then for the RAM, this time we did go with a 2x16 kit, the Kingston Fury Beast CL40 5600. So that's a very good RAM. And then for the drive, here the other one we did 1.5. This time we're going to 2 terabytes. So the Kingston Fury Renegade 2 terabyte M.2 PCIe Gen 4, perfect. And then for the card, this time we went to the 38. I tried to look for 38 Ti, but all of them are at 1500, 16, 17. So I decided to go with the 3080. That one is a good card, and we can get 1440p with that one. So this one 839, so that's good. It did fit in our budget. And then for the case, I chose the MPG Velox 100R HX. This one is a very good case, and I did check it has all the components and all the IO, everything is there, and we can use it. It also has RGB, and it's good. So we'll go with that one. And then this is the part where I was stressed, because I tried to look for a better option, and even this one that you got for the PSU, they are out of stock. So for the PSU, we went with the MPG A1000, 1000 watts, and it's 189. I did see that that's expensive, but if we win, okay, it will be very good. So I did look for cheaper options. We didn't have any, but this is also a good option, and it will be very good for 1440p. And then for the monitors, so I went with 2. That's the reasons why I did plan to get the, if we went with 1 like in the previous build, at least we could have saved $363, but this time I went with 2. This is the mid-range, so I went with 2 27-inch 1440p 165 Hz optics G273QPF monitors. And then we have a keyboard. This time we did include one, the Vega GK30, and also a mouse, the MSI Clutch GM30 wired optical mouse. And the total 3068. So if we win, and we win at this category, well and good. That's a good build. Perfect. And then for the final build, this one we got everything. We have everything in this build. To start with the price, I want you to check $6,000, because this one I decided to include everything. If I win, everything that I can get. I don't have a good gaming chair, we got that. I don't have a mouse pad, I got 2. So that when you are watching one, when it's drying, you have something to use. And I don't have good headsets, I got one. We got a mouse, we got a keyboard. So we went all in with the monitors, everything. We went all in with the fans, just in case we do the push and pull setup, because we have a 4090 in this one. So remember, in the prizes, they're giving away a 4090. So I decided in the Enthusiast, at least you do see I have other parts that I've saved, dream pieces. I include these high-end parts. So for this one, we're starting with the CPU. We went with the i7 13700K, 421, very expensive. We also for the cooler with a 360 MSI Mag Core Liquid, 141. Motherboard, this one I tried to, it's out of stock everywhere. it's not in stock on Newegg, Amazon, although we do have other sellers, but from the stores, that's the MSI one, it's there. I found it. The price $479.99. This is the MSI MPG Z790 Carbon Wi-Fi ATX. I've seen, I do follow a streamer by the name of Robitech build with this motherboard a few times, the Z690. I've also seen the reviews of the Z690 of this version, so I believe the Z790 will be very good. Then for the RAM, we went with the 6000. Oh, that's awesome. This suit, if we win and we get this, it will be awesome. The Kingston Fury based RGB 32 2x16 kit, DDR5 6000, CL36, that's 6, and the price 174. Then for the storage, so this time we did add 1 terabyte, a total of 3 terabytes. That is the Kingston Fury Renegade. I went with this one, 2 terabyte and 1 terabyte. We can run a few games, I believe a lot of games with that storage. And then for the card, we went with the Supreme X. I did see reviews on this card, the 4090. So there it is, 2190. If we get one of these, imagine opening a 4090 as your first card. My laptop has it's a Pavilion. It has a GTX 1650, so that would be an upgrade that will take us to another level. Then for the case, I went with a case worth $419. So $419 for the case. This is the MSI Mag Vampiric 300R. Imagine $419 for this case. And then we do have the power supply. So for the power supply, we went with the MSI MAG AI 1300P. This is a 1300 watts power supply, and the price $466. Okay, so the case $419, the power supply $466, those two parts $800. We're close to 900. I don't need two parts. Okay, let's continue. And this is my Enthusiast. This is something that if we win, it will be one of the best builds. Then we have the case fans. This time I decided to go with 12 fans. We need extra 3 just in case we are going to do a push and pull build. And also they do have, like, they're giving away a 4090, and we included a 4090 in our build. So if we win, it means that we need a ton of air to also cool the i7 13700K. So 12 fans, and we'll also have some spare parts. Then we went with the monitors. Okay, this is another portion whereby we went with everything, $460 for the price, and the monitor is the Optics G27 4QRFW. Okay, 1440p, 170 hertz. I went with 2 of them. We need 2 because whenever I'm streaming, I use I'm streaming, playing and streaming on the laptop, and then I use my phone to read the chat. So we can play the game on one monitor and then we can read the chat on the other. That would be very good, and also controlling the streams. Then we went with the keyboard. This is the MSI Vega GK50 Elite LL. This is a very good one. I went to their site and they do have a ton of them. I wanted to go with this one, but this one here, let's do this. So that in case we win, we have the best. So also, but this is also the Vega GK30 is also a good option, but I went with the GK50. Then we do have the clutch wired optical mouse. This is the clutch something 40. Was it the 40? No, this one, something like 40 something. This one right here, because if we select buy, let's see, yes, it's the clutch GM41 lightweight, this one right here, and I chose this one. It's a good option. So we have that one for the mouse, and then for the headphones, I even included headphones in this build. We went to the MSI GH50. The PC part picker is missing a 50 here. If we go to Amazon and also on their website, you can see there's a 50, the GH50 wired gaming headset, 7.1 surround sound. Every part that is included in this build will be an improvement to whatever we have. So we went with everything to build this, and then I decided to go with 2 mouse pads. A reason, we need those. And then we have the Agility G80, and then the Wide XL. This is, what was the name? The Agility GD70. This is GD80. So I included 2 just in case one is dirty. You can have a spare one. And then finally, I don't have a gaming chair, and I didn't know MSI had chairs until I decided to research on this entries or this giveaway, and I found they do have the MAG CH130X. I don't know why they include X's in their XX, in their, like, they have this MAG Max F. They will have the AI, something like that. They'll have the Supreme X. They'll have the, like, this one right here, the CH130X gaming chair, 299. So the total for this enthusiast build, 6,000. This amount of money can change lives, not just lives, generations. So the total for this one is the for the enthusiast is $6,421. This is the amount of money that I'm telling you, not just changing lives, changing generations. So if we win in any of the categories, my dream is to stream in 1440p. We've streamed in 1080p and would love to at least do something in improving the quality. So 1440p would be a win. So no matter, even if I don't want to win, then do this, but if we do, then that will be the mid-range. If we can get this one, that would be awesome. But also the budget one would be great. Have you ever seen when brands do like 3 options? There will be 3 options and any will be awesome. So MSI, in case I win one, I know my life will change. And also the stream quality, and also the games that I play, they will change, because currently the laptop I have doesn't do well with a lot of the games that I have, and that way you have resorted to only a few games. So any build here we have, so for the builds we have 2,000 for the budget, mid-range we have 3,000, and then the enthusiast planning on 6,000, but then 421 extra because we decided to go with 2 monitors. We decided to go with extra fans just in case. We added 2 mouse pads, so just in case we win. So now what's remaining is we need to submit this list, and you're going to budget build, then you're going to edit part list. You're going to copy the link, so Control C like that. Then you'll go to where is it? This one right here. You will go to budget gaming build. So let's confirm it's the budget gaming build. Yes, it is. We have the link. We're going to submit right here. So like that, and then continue. Perfect. So that one gone. Perfect. Then we need to do the mid. Let's submit, and fingers crossed, prayers, everything. Because if we win, I'm telling you, I would be very happy. it's been like it would be a dream come true to win a PC. So let's hope you're not submitting the same list. This time let me do it manually to ensure we don't submit the same, because it would be tough. So this is the mid range. Okay, perfect. And then we do the enthusiast build. Let's do that. Edit the part list. We copy this and then we submit. So Be an Elite Gamer 2023. My submission is gone. So now we wait. All my entries for today's are done. Do you see that? Except to refer friends. I'll say let's hope that I'm targeting to be one of these. But if we don't get there, we go to one of these, 2, 3, the second grand prize. And if we don't, then we can get a $100 Amazon gift card. That one will help too. We can get the with $100, I believe we can get the mouse pads. I can get a keyboard, and maybe because I don't have one, I can get a keyboard, a good mouse. I use a $5 mouse, so that will help too. So no matter what, we are winners. And thank you so much for joining me in that 30 minutes of us trying to build something, because I believe we can win. We can win. Let me show you something right here. I want to show you something. Do you see this this tweet right here? I'll build a PC in 2022. This was made on Deck 16 2021. It will be a dream come true. But then it was not possible. And then I did tweet this one this year, last year, 2022. We don't give up no matter what. So now we pray. We cross our fingers and hope that we'll win one of these builds to be the elite gamer. So thank you so much everyone for joining me. Subscribe to the channel and go and take part. We still have a few days remaining to get part. 2 days left. So I'm going to share the link, because if you do if I refer you, I'll get extra entries, and maybe your entry is the one that will get me that PC. So thank you everyone. See you in another video, and also remember to join the live streams, and also always like these videos, subscribe to the channel, and keep me in your prayers, and also keep yourself in the prayers too if you decide to enter. Let's see if we can be lucky. Maybe I will not win, but you can be a winner too. So try, and let's see what will happen when the draw is done. Bye bye, and I will give you an update on the draw. Stay safe. Always know that you are the best, together with the best team in the world, Manchester United. Bye.